Alright guys, I thought I'd do another non-gaming collection video. I haven't done one in quite a while. This is something I've only probably in the last 15 years, 10, 15 years I've collected. And in the last probably 6, 7 years I've really not done anything with this. Most of it's been in the first few years of when I started collecting these, probably in the late 90s to early 2000s. And what that is, that's my Laserdisc collection. Unfortunately, my Laserdisc, it's a Pioneer. It's locked up, so I can't get to it right now. And unfortunately, it also has a few problems with it. It's not turning the discs like it's supposed to go to the other side. So I'm going to have to get that looked at. But let me show you what Laserdiscs that I have. First, we've got Top Gun. Pretty decent movie. Not a big Tom Cruise fan, but this is a movie that I do like. Next, we've got Kevin Costner and Robin Hood, the Prince of Thieves. Show you the inside. You can't see it very good. Okay. Next is the legendary anime movie. I'm not huge into anime anymore, but this is kind of like one of the first anime movies that came out. That is Akira, the Criterion Edition. Okay. Next is another one of my favorite movies from the late 80s. That is The Princess Bride. Awesome movie. Another, probably my favorite Stephen King series, it's a miniseries, that is It. And like I said, I don't have a lot. Here is, I am missing the first movie in the series of Laserdisc, but I do have the next few. First is, and probably my favorite Star Trek movie, that is Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. Here is Star Trek III, The Search for Spock. Star Trek IV, the Voyage Home. And Star Trek V, The Final Frontier. This one's a little scratched up on the front of it, the cover is. Another really cool movie, they just recently remade that. This is the original though, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And the final Laserdisc I'm going to show you, definitely my favorite movie series of all times. That is first the original Star Wars. And this is the special widescreen edition, stereo extended play, digital sound. One reason why I got the Laserdisc player that I currently own is because, number one, it has S-Video. Back in the day, most things were just composite. It also had optical outputs, so I could get optical sound, digital sound into my home theater system. So that's probably, it's one of the better ones that are out there. Like I said, I still need to get the darn thing fixed. Next is Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. And the final one in my collection, of course, Star Wars Return of the Jedi. And guys, that's my collection. I hope you enjoyed it. If you ever want to look into getting these, they're not too expensive. You can find a player for a decent amount of money. Some of the Laserdisc, there are certain ones that are quite expensive, but you can get some just to try it out. It's not nearly as good as DVD, but it is definitely in between VHS and DVD in quality, definitely closer to DVD. It was much more popular in Japan, so you know, I'm not sure if they're still making any kind of these Laserdiscs anymore. I'm sure they're not. There may be somebody who burns these, you know, kind of like what we do with the retro gaming community with Atari and Commodore and ColecoVision, they're still making homebrew type stuff. So it'd be interesting to know if they're still making these kind of things. Let me know down in the comments if you know of anybody that does that kind of stuff.